Okay, I think I have an idea for a shot right here. Interestingly enough, right there is the last piece of the old harbor bridge. It's the only piece still standing. Down here by the Port of Corpus Christi building, there looks like there's a walkway for the bay, or at least for the entry point. So I'm going to see if I can get a 180 shot of the entire part over here, or at least under the bridge, the tugboats, the industrial, back over here, back to the Lexington, and then out towards the bay. So. Let's go. All right, let's move on to the next location, shall we? All right, I got a new idea. Pretty basic one. Downtown here on, I think, Water Street. We're gonna go from Oyster Street and get this mural, that building, and hopefully that mural there, all in one take. We'll see what happens. I got other stuff I want to do today, so let's get back and develop this film. Alrighty, starting off here. Okay, so I messed up my focus on this shot. I focused too much towards myself and not more at infinity. As you can see, the boat is more out of focus than everything that's about 100 to 150 feet away from where the camera was set up. So that's on me. It's a bit disappointing, but for the most part, if you're looking at this photo from a distance, you're not going to see that big of a deal. It's not going to be, you're not going to be able to notice that it's that much out of focus. I'll know. Anybody watching this video will know, but you can see some people up here on the bridge. Scroll over, you can see the observatory over here for the top. I think that's about, yeah, that's just the North Tower. And then, let's see here. Yeah, some of the refineries, some of the docks over here. Dock 9, I think. It's not that bad out of focus, but, I can tell. The aquarium here looks fine. Lexington looks fine. Like this tugboat, it's literally 100, 150 feet away from where I was standing, and it's in good detail. A bit disappointed, but, I'm a bit disappointed, but if you you zoom out, it's fine. Now this one was right off the bat. I did another car in the center doing moving in front of the camera. This guy literally turned around right in front of me, and it looks like I've superimposed him onto this photo. It's so wild looking the way it stretched it, kind of makes it almost looks like it's hovering there, like it's not supposed to be there. Come over here, you can see part of Water Street and Oyster Bar, whatever it's called. This one I clearly got the focus a lot better because you can see more detail at a distance. It was a very windy day, so a lot of light poles, trees, and stuff like that come out a little bit blurrier than I want it to be. And here, the wrong way sign, either it was moving or I picked the wrong gear. I haven't really quite figured out which is which. But the main reason why I wanted to do this setup was to get this mural here. I wanted to see, you can really see all the bricks, the individual bricks for this, so it came out pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I do wish I had color film for stuff like this, but got to work with what you got. Especially the Akasushi mural that's on the back of their building here. This looks so awesome in real life in color. I really wanted to take this shot in color, but again, all I got's the Agfa and some Ilford, so this is what I'm going to use. You can see a lot of detail here in the private parking. That looks pretty good. One-way sign's fine. This truck was coming in while I was, scanning, taking the photo. But you can still see pretty good detail across. So here, this looks like the film might have slipped because the O is slightly blurry, but the other letters seem all right. I'm guessing this little bit of blur is the film slipped or something. The tree being slightly blurry, that's motion blur because it was windy. All in all, I'm pretty happy with this shot over the previous one because at least this one, it seems like more is in focus. You get to see more detail, but that's pretty much it. If you stayed this long, YouTube thinks you might like my other content, so click that link on the screen.